Alright, chat. Low-key though, I can low-key tell you like everything that I know about future Fortnite, like for that end event and all that. Also, do you think the map looks good? Grim Gate is red, bro.
This time, chapter 2 inspired. From the surveys, we can take a pretty solid guess that some of these will be found in the past, like this crossover between Sky and Guff, or this more original remix. There's also Jonesy wearing a Feely costume, which would be the ultimate crossover, although there's a high chance
we gonna have a freaking, we gonna have two indie videos. One at the end of this season, and then we got one at the end. Season people were worried that the freaking end event for like chapter 5, like on the map, might just be a marshmallow concert. Cause the freaking skin and stuff. I mean, yeah, it was, but like, an end event, an end event needs to be something freaking crazy. Like that's gonna shake the whole map around and all that. You remember when we played the chapter 2 end event back then when the map flipped? We was screaming, bro. Bro. Now, anyways, so on November 1st is when we're supposed to get like in the end event, and then on November 2nd we're supposed to be going to chapter 2 OG. Have you tried the Billy Bombs yet? Alright, let me read. Alright, so I forgot the schedule for all the seasons, but we're playing the first 3 seasons of chapter 2. Season 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, we're supposed to have another end event with the freaking device from chapter 2 season 2, but just a remix. And then the bottom of this cliff, it would farm kills for you, yet no one was complaining about it because it was such a fun and creative strategy. But I think it was a lesson for noobs. Yeah. I forgot about Galactus being up in the water. Oh, there's Boom Billies. Right here. It wasn't until the bandage Bazooka dropped that Epic realized they could be creative with healing. Since then, it became kind of outdated and was replaced with a much better chug cannon. But for the authentic experience, it would make sense for them to bring this back. What is the most important thing missing from the current Marvel season? This whole time, we have been severely lacking in the sniper department. In fact, none of them have been vaulted since last season. It's like a lot of players nostalgic for hitting classic shots, especially with items like the original bolt action. Well, you should expect most of this to be available on day 1. It's just the beginning. Yeah, I just know that we're supposed to have like a Big Bang 2.0 at like the end of chapter 5. I don't know if it's gonna be the season OG event or the one at the end of this season, but I just know there's gonna be a device event, which is probably for the season OG, and then the freaking Big Bang event. And then on like December 1st is when they said chapter 6 is supposed to come out, but the other day they added the chapter 3 map back into the files. And people don't know if chapter 6 is just going to be a continuation of chapter 3. Although I hope it kind of is. One of the longest running trolls in Fortnite history might finally come to an end with a new season. No, for real. But it kind of does make sense because, I mean, if you think about it, the spider webs and stuff and swinging is coming back up in chapter 6. Where'd that kid go? Where is my finish? Yo, where in the world is my finish at? Oh. Is bro good? Bro said, me here. Oh yeah, but anyways, people don't know if the Chapter 6 map is gonna be an entirely separate map, or if it's gonna be like the Chapter 3 map continuation, or if it's gonna be Chapter 3 but like a earlier version of it, sort of like how this map is just an early version of Chapter 2, but if it had Greek mythology, or if we're just gonna have Season OG Part 3 at the end of Chapter 6. Either way, that'll still be freaking fire. And one of the events is gonna be like freaking Big Bang version 2. And the reason why the map might be different when we go back to Chapter 2 is because it's supposed to be like the consequences of altering the time period from the Big Bang. And also there's a theory that the Chapter 2 map might be combined with the Chapter 3 map, which that would actually be fire, because like what if Columbo came back at the same time the agency was up in the game? That'll low-key be so weird and nice.
Now we get to return to that period, Chapter 2, where helicopters weren't simply background decoration, and fans truly believe this is the moment. You can also probably expect to see some of Chapter 2.
Also, I'm kind of freaking worried for Chapter 6 and the future chapters, because they might start making Fortnite chapters through UEFN, and I'm pretty sure we all know that UEFN is not that good. Exactly. No, because that's the only reason why they ended off. That's the only reason why they actually ended off Chapter 3 early. Because Chapter 3 was actually supposed to be 2 years long, but then they ended it. They ended it because of like to promote UEFN. So technically, right now we would probably be in Chapter. We'd probably be in like Chapter 4. Oh no, there's nobody there. Oh, there's people up over here though, where we're headed. Oh, I got one too. Oh, footsteps.
You could use whirlpools. These were exclusive to the flood season, allowed you to rotate pretty much anywhere with ease. You'll probably need them to escape from the coolest wildlife you've ever had.
Hello? Can't edit? Dead stick is freaking horrible. Like the dead zone is actually horrible. I said dead zone is just horrible. Like, this is not it. I'm with you.
The best part is how you can tame these things and then ride them, creating your own shark boat that would eat other players. Sadly, the sharks haven't been in Fortnite for years at this point, but rest assured, they are definitely coming back for OG2. Just like Season 3's iconic mythic items, letting us use Jules Grappler, a
crazy. I used the Wishbone, and then I used the little dash.
Not everything in this stage is going to be well received. It's pretty much guaranteed we'll see the return of Fortnite's most hated POI.
They said I'm kind of confused about the events, because they said, oh, there's a slurp shop right there. They said for like the season OG, they said for like the season OG end event there was gonna be 6 phases, but now they said the one at the end of this season is gonna have 6 phases. So I don't know if they're both gonna have 6 phases like the Big Bang event from like last year and stuff. Exactly. Low key, these events are actually gonna be sick. Oh, shit, I'm getting shot.
And if you remember last year, we got Draken Steel Hybrid.
It is.
A remix from Chapter 1.
I killed him too.
They turned the Kyra skin into someone new, Kyra. The question all of us are wondering, what will actually be different in
freaking shooting at each other and stuff.
Well, for starters, we are definitely not getting the return of Travis Scott's Astronomical. I know it's depressing, but on the bright side, Tim Sweeney is...
Man, god dang it. What's it called? Top 5 gaming up on this video answer one of my biggest questions. We are not finna get the return of the Travis Scott event.
Most of that's already happened this month with Fish,
man.
MCU movie tie-in. Yeah, despite the fact we're in a Marvel season,
man, that would have been so sick if we got another Travis Scott event. I would have been going crazy.
Although there's also a chance we won't see one of the most controversial features, disguise boots. Although it would be nice to get them back. If there's a reason they vanished after Chapter 2 and just never made a...
But yeah, I'm gonna start playing on keyboard and mouse with the Marshall joystick. It's actually better than you think.
Can I move? Why can't I move? There were especially popular in the
I
original
have
because
the
they
video
were
with the link too.
And yet when Epic decided to do a second one for Chapter 5,
Just low key keyboard and mouse with controller movement.
it gives us a pretty good indication they probably won't show up in OG either.
Oh, I forgot about
This
that.
time around, cars have been completely redesigned from how they were in Chapter
Alright,
2.
bet.
Back then, they were introduced as brand new vehicles that would change how we played Fortnite forever. And they
Alright,
did.
right here.
Except they weren't added to
We gotta
Chapter
get the
2
Medell.
after the flood season. Just no one expected them to become the next money-making machine for collabs. So now, Epic is officially forced to keep cars in the game. Does this mean we'll be driving around the spy season in McLarens and Lamborghinis? The answer is probably yes. The biggest change would be how all of this ends. Don't forget, we're only returning to Chapter 2 for a single month. It'll be totally worth it though, as Fortnite has prepared not one, but 2 huge events to lead us into Chapter 6. At the end of Fortnite Mares, we'll be transported back in time with a special event that I talked about earlier. That's not all though. It'll pave the way for the Chapter 5 grand finale, our biggest event of the year. Rumor has it, all of it will revolve around the agency.
I just killed one kid that was trying to freaking intrude.
We only had one story event, the Device. Monumental introducing us to Agent Jones.
Please tell me that's not freaking zero damage name.
Considering last OG reworked the Black Hole event, you'd probably expect OG2 to do, well, the same thing. Except, we also know the season will end with the Flood. For the Flood to happen, the Device has to happen. It's a weird paradox that leads fans to think outside the box. Are we just gonna keep the Device on the map after it floods? Or
Yeah, we do.
like Hope hack Midas's plan and
Can't
use it to
move.
take us to Chapter 6. It's opened the door for a ton of fan theories, and we won't know until we get onto the map. We have 2 weeks as we approach Fortnite OG Chapter 2. Hope you guys enjoy this with Tommy and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
Bro, low key. This is the first time, like this is low key the first chapter where my drop spot, like where my main drop spot has never been removed. Restore reels has literally never been removed from this chapter. Yes. The only thing that happened was like it used to be ruin reels and then they changed to restore reels. Up in like the second season of this chapter.
In the biggest poll in Fortnite history.
This kid is shooting.
The Fortnite community has
Look at the forecast boss.
answer, but it's definitely not what I thought. So to figure out what its prime really was, we have to go back through Fortnite history.
It's got the key
start
card.
in season 1.
Blue Island just
Fortnite was
spawned.
basically an experiment thrown together in just a couple of weeks by Epic.
I mean, we
They
can.
launched it
I just put the
September
card in.
2017,
We should go kill these
and
kids
millions of
first.
players
Where the real kids at, bruh?
It was a lot of fun, but this wasn't even really a season. Instead, there was a season pass with the first skins in Fortnite. There were a ton of bugs and glitches, and the guns just did way too much damage. But Epic were quickly fixing things, and players remember it fondly. They were communicating.
Oh,
every
there's
single
Medell kids. Perfect. Finally, some real
The
kids.
community really
Oh yeah,
appreciated
up over here.
So overall, people really can't dislike this season.
Look at all this loot.
The beginning of it all, and we see that in the data. I asked people to rate this season out of 10, and it looks like the average score was around an 8.5 out of 10.
Yo, look at all this good loot.
This season
Look at all this good loot.
and we quickly went into
Getting shot at, bro.
2017 with season 2. This was our first real season. It had a medieval themed battle pass with the Black Knight and of course new POIs. I bet a lot of people don't even know what the OG map looked like before Tilted Towers. Because this is when Fortnite really started getting popular, and there were really no complaints. We also got mini shields.
Oh, bro, definitely not Silas.
50 game mode, which took everyone by surprise. Everyone
Definitely not
felt
Silas.
extremely Fortnite stood out and showed the world that it was ready to be different than all the other games out there. Donald Mustard was working on a story, but when we saw the comet appear in the sky, people started going crazy. It was teasing the start of the Fortnite storyline and the build-up to the first event in Fortnite. This was Fortnite Season 4. This is my favorite season because this season is the start of what made Fortnite the game it is today. We got an incredibly cool superhero-themed battle pass, which eventually manifested into the Chapter 2 Marvel
Oh
season.
shoot, that's the
We got
NPC.
skins that had edit styles,
Yep,
and
I missed
everyone was
it.
going crazy over the Omega and Carbide skins, and if you missed out on those skins, to this day you're still regretting it. I remember dropping in for the first time and going to Dusty and just checking out the crash site the Comet left behind and being amazed at how much the map has changed from just the day before. And at Dusty, we had the new Hop Rocks, which were awesome for movement. Speaking of movement, we also got the Jetpack, which made for some legendary clips. And then, of course, our first vehicle, the shopping cart. It wasn't just a bunch of gameplay content, we also got the start of the storyline. Doing weekly quests, you can uncover...
I mean, I might get back on tomorrow. Well, I see the last kid. Yep.
On the map. Players were engaged week to week with different Easter eggs, voting screens, and a bunch of crazy quests, including, yes, search 7 chests in Risky Reels, which is now considered one of the hardest